Alright, welcome back everyone to Season 6. Now, fun fact for you, I'm halfway through recording Season 7 and I've recorded, edited and all that, the Euros version of this season. So that's just a little spoiler alert for you. There is a Season 6 Part 2 for the Euros that's coming up. Now, the reason why I'm saying that and spoiling it on you is because from now on, if we're in an international tournament during like a summer or something like that, I'm going to have a separate video for that, which will be, say, Season X.2 or whatever I call it. I think it's .2 is what I'm calling them. I haven't uploaded them yet or done any descriptions or anything like that. So that's just a fun fact for you. So now that I've got that out of the way, we're playing at Monaco. That's where big boy Lukey wanted to go. And in our first match, we're coming up against PSG in the, pardon my French, Trophy des Champs. My French is not very good, so I'm going to try avoid saying it as much as I can because I don't want to embarrass myself even more than what I currently do. Yeah, right. Let's just go into this. And within 7 minutes, well, 8 minutes, I guess, Milinkovic-Savic puts PSG 1-0 up, and it looks like this season might be a bit of a drag. But when you've got Lukas Pukas up top, anything is possible. So we're just going to relax, bear in mind, this is a voiceover, there's no live reactions, I already know what happens, of course. Yeah, right, I'm just going to chill and just let everyone bask in this glory that is Lukas Pukas in Monaco. Right, Lukey's busting his balls getting through there, and he's doing this for Heineken, and there you go, 22 minutes into his debut for Monaco, he goes and scores, and this, I don't actually like the celebration anymore. I've seen it that much, I don't actually like it. It's also half-time in this match. I'm just going to put out another warning. So I have 9.5 hours worth of recording to get through. So I'm going to cut out some of the goals that aren't necessarily that great. I'm not going to go through like half-time in this match or half-time in this match. You know, some matches I might do that, but I'm not going to be very consistent with it because there's just so much to get through, and I don't want to spend 16 years just editing. I am quite exhausted as always, you know, this Masters kills me. But look, right, that's just a fun update. Let's get back to the match. Alright, Lucas gets through. I don't know who he got past there, but you can finish that 2-1. 67 minutes in. And from 1-0 behind after 8 minutes, we've gone 2-1 up after 67. And there you go, you love to see it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first match of the season 1 against PSG. And on top of that, that is another trophy that we've won. No, if I just check, I think the only trophy we've won, like, with a club was the La Liga Hypermotion, which was last season, Season 5, with FC Andorra. So, for Season 6, he's won a second trophy of his career, which is the Trophy des Champs. Or, yeah. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think it is. So that's a fun fact for you. There's also the Coupe de Ligue that we could win. There's Ligue 1. There's the Champions League. And I already spoiled it saying that Ireland are at the Euros. But we also have the qualifiers for the Euros, which I'm pretty sure if you checked from last season, you would have seen that we were pretty much already qualified. I think we only needed a point from this season to qualify. So it's not really that much of a spoiler if you're keeping up with the show. And then we also have the Euros, which we could win. So we could come out with 5 trophies total. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Right, this is the League On debut. So I'm going to go into depth with this match. And then afterwards, we're just going to start streamlining it. I'm going to go into depth with the first Champions League match. And then after that, it'll just be, you know, just a standard flyover. Well, I said I'd go into depth in this game against Luke's favourite team, FC Nantes. But he didn't score. I'm not even sure if he got an assist or not. I didn't see one as I was editing. But look, it is what it is. We're just going to have to continue without having that hanging over us. Right, let's continue. Right, so this is, we skipped Lyon because we only got a 0-0 draw on that. Lukey done nothing. So now we're playing against Rennes, I think this is. Stade Rennais? I have no idea. But yeah, Luke goes and scores his first goal in Ligue 1. And there we go. You'd love to see it. 9 minutes in, he's finally gone and scored. We haven't scored in the red jersey yet. I really want to, because I need a thumbnail picture. But look, we're going to have to wait a bit longer for that. Come on, Luke win the ball. Oh, he's won the ball there. Kick Hat's also walked up on the screen. blocked it. Come on, Luke, all the way. He could pass it. Are we going to? Absolutely not. Of course not. And Luke gets a second goal in French football. Well, in the league, domestically. I suppose Trophy de Champs is also that, but look, it is what it is. Anyway, good goal. Right, straight from that corner. Send Luke on his way. Absolutely. Look at the amount of space. Just think, 10 minutes into the match, you have one corner and you're leaving that little at the back. And, of course, Luke goes and finishes. And, ladies and gentlemen, he's finally scored in the red jersey. What's that, 5, 6 games now? He's finally scored. Unfortunately, he does this celebration. I won't be using that as the thumbnail cover. But, yeah, look, anyway. Finally, a goal in the home kit. Right, everybody, we're playing our qualifier match against Finland. It's a standard starting 11. We're prepared with Ferguson yet again. We are playing right striker. So, I'm pretty sure if we win or draw, we guaranteed the top of the group. Or if we lose, then there's a chance that we could get knocked out of the entire tournament and not qualify. I'm pretty sure it's 1 point, if I'm remembering correctly. Bear in mind, it's about a week since I've actually been here. Right, let's just see what happens. What are we going to do? Transfer Lukey here. Ebaseli passes to him. Believe it or not, that lag there was not in the game. This is from Sony Vegas playback feature, which is a bit lacking sometimes. Right, 0-0 at half-time against Finland in Helsinki. Lukas Pukas has a very good record for Ireland. So far, you know, he's scored in every game for Ireland. Now, I think at this stage, it's only 3. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's only... Oh, actually, this could only be his second game. I know Poland was 1. I think that was in March of season 5. Yeah, I don't know. Look, we'll find out. Oh, look at that. All that space for Lukey. Give that a smack. Oh, just wide. At the moment, it's not looking too good here for good old Lukey. He needs a goal to go in. Right, Luke picks the ball up from a nice headed clearance. If he's going to score, it has to be now. Finish that. There we go. Great finish. And he has secured Irish qualification to the Euros in 2028, which is on home soil. Which technically, you know, I'm not sure how that's working since there's, what, 5 nations included. I'm not sure if we automatically qualify now. I know England don't because they said they refused it. So I'm not sure if it's between Wales, Scotland, Ireland and the North on who gets to qualify automatically. I think you 2 can qualify automatically. No, I should just have a couple of fucking playoff matches against that and just see like who wins. Right, there we go. 1-0 win. Lukas Pukas in the 88th minute goes and secures that qualification for Ireland. Without Luke, they probably still would have qualified. They're already doing pretty well without me. Well, without Luke. But, you know, it's always nice to feel like you've done something good. So, well done, Luke. Okay, let's have a look at these qualifiers. We have Italy coming up next. Alright, so there you go. So, we are qualified, but we're not guaranteed top spot. It was this match against Italy that we qualified top spot if we were to win. Okay, right. Well, at least I'm remembering wrong. At least I know that now. And also, it wasn't Poland we played, it was Hungary. So, I got that one wrong. So, apologies. Look, it's always good to look back on these things and just fix your mistakes. So, not that anyone has seen this yet, because I haven't even done the descriptions. It's just in my own notes I have it wrong. As far as I'm aware, all of the, you know, the stats, like the goals, assists, and all, they're all correct. I know that they get checked every season 3 times, I think, when I'm doing my roundup. So anyway, that's fun. Right, let's just see how we do against Italy here. Remember, this is for top spot. A draw, we stay top. Or we finish first. We win, we finish first. We lose, we finish second. But we cannot get knocked out. We are guaranteed qualification, thanks to that match against Finland. That's a really good ball. Moise Keane's on it. Not good pace, but good enough dribbling and passing. That was a very good shot from Berardi, and we are 1-0 down. This is just like 2016, where we need to win that group stage match in order to qualify. You know, we need Robbie Brady to rock up out of nowhere and score again. What a hero, man. Right, anyway, let's... oh, it's Raspadori. Sorry, I thought it was Berardi. Right, my bad. Good finish. Very good finish. Right, so we're 1-0 down. Right, and that was the stroke of half-time. And, well, here we go. 1-0 down. Oh, boy. Oh, Ferguson's won that. You got to get that to Pukey. Right, let's go. Come on, look, it's from a corner. We already know that the teams in this game like to be short at the back from corners. And with a little bit of sprint speed, you know, we can do that. And Luke's got an equalised. 58th minute, and now, guys, we have a fighting chance here of finishing top. As it stands, we are finishing top. And of course, as we all know, Lukas Pukas always finishes on top. Again, this is from another corner. Come on, Lukey, let's go. Tackle. Oh, they missed it. Phillips won it. Ferguson, bam. Look at this. This is incredible. Look at the absolute pace from Puka. He can get a second goal of the match, and he's just gone and won it. 84th minute, and he's gone and scored the winner. Oh, you love to see it. You absolutely love to see this. Lukas Pukas yet again saving the day. He's my hero, guys. Alright, we've just recreated our Robbie Brady moment there with Lukas Pukas. And so with that, we topped the group for Euro 2028 qualification, and we are going to the Euros on home soil. So that's always a nice feeling. So, now that that's done, we can go back to focusing on France and seeing how we're going to do there. I'm pretty sure we have the Champions League coming up now. I didn't see the Champions League before. I didn't think the international break was before the Champions League, but maybe it is. I don't know. Well, anyway, Champions League first match should come up. This is clarification of the groups that we did finish top. Undefeated as well. 17 goals, 7 assists. How much did Luke get? He got 4 goals, 2 assists. So he was combining for 6 of those goals. So 11 was scored by elsewhere, but that was before we even joined. That happened. And he's played 3 games for Ireland, 4 goals, 2 assists, 2 clean sheets, 0 yellow cards, 0 red cards, and an average rating of 9.3. Very good. Now we're back to Ligue 1 here, and we're playing against Auxerre, and a lob from about 20 yards out from Lukey, and number 35 is at it yet again. Some things you just love to see. Long ball out to Luke. Let's go. Off on your bike. And see, you don't even need acceleration now. It is handy, but a bit of sprint speed, and bam, there you go. 2-1 yet again. 1-0 down, and we managed to turn it around to be a 2-1 lead. Seems to be Lukey's MO at the moment. Well, you have to get that ball to Luke. He does. Right, you got to finish that. Nice tidy finish, and that is the hat-trick. That is the first hat-trick for Luke during this French arc. You'll love to see it. Excellent celebration as well. Makes it look very nice. And this puts a nice end to this match. First hat-trick, you'll love to see it. Good celebration. Unfortunately, it's not in the main home kit, because that's what I want for the thumbnail. But unfortunately, we're going to have to ignore that celebration, sadly. Good win, though. Yet again, a loss turned into a win, thanks to Lukas Pukas. And we're playing our first Champions League match as Lukas Pukas against Benfica. First time in the Champions League for him. Let's see what he does. We're 1-0 down thanks to a penalty that happened a couple minutes ago. But thankfully, Lukas Pukas goes and saves our blushes here in the Champions League, and we managed to rescue a draw when we really should have lost. That's what, 3, 4, 5 times he's done that this season so far. Good work, Lukey. Oh, give that ball to Luke. Have a shot. And it's a woeful shot, but it might have taken a deflection. Doesn't matter, it's gone in the back of the net, and that's the main thing that we care about. Good work, Lukey. Come on, get the ball to Luke. Come on, he's begging for it. Finish that. Very good goal. Top corner. Love to see it. Right, we're back in the Champions League, and Milan scored early in the first half. And we've been chasing the game ever since. But thankfully, our boy Lukey is back at it again. And you're just going to see this. It was an okay goal. You know, it's only a screamer. You know, nothing too special. Not for Luke at this stage. Man can't stop scoring. So, yeah, there we go. Yet again, he's saving Monaco's blushes for like the 8th, 9th time this season. There we go. We have a second chance here to make it 2-1. What's he got to do? He squares it and finishes, and he gets an assist. Very unselfish. Not only is he a great goal scorer, but he's also a great teammate. Proper team player. And with that, lads, we've just secured our first fixture of the Champions League this season, which leaves us sitting on 4 points. And of course, Lukas Pukas was crucial to both results. We're back against PSG here, and well, started off, Luke decided to get a yellow card. Kylian Mbappe put PSG 1-0 up, but thankfully, thanks to Luke stealing the ball off Frankie de Jong after snapping his ankle, He goes and does what he does best, and that is to save Monaco from, you know, defeat yet again. What's that, the 10th time we're into double figures now? Nearly every game we've like started off by losing, and then Lukey just goes and saves the day. Leaky defense, 3 at the back, it doesn't seem to work when you're only playing as the player, because then it's up to the striker to go and save the fucking day 24/7. Now unfortunately PSG did go and score a second, but thankfully Lukey also decided to go score a second. He was having absolutely none of PSG and Mbappe's bullshit. Of course, we're going into the 19th minute now, well, added time, which is 2 minutes. And there's a chance here, once Lukey gets past Nuno Mendes, I believe is the fullback for PSG. Yeah, I think so, PSG. Had a little fit there because I was trying to think of what I was going to commentate for this goal, and instead I got stuck on Nuno Mendes and couldn't speak. Well, look, no one watches these videos anyway, so I suppose no one's going to hear this, so I'm never going to get bullied by it. Yeah, so alright, well, smart. Lukey goes and scores a hat-trick against PSG. Nothing new there. Yet again, another defeat that was turned into a win thanks to Lukey. Right, Lukey picks the ball up from deep here thanks to a lovely pass from Baumgartner. And, of course, you guys, you know what's coming next. He goes and scores. Now, thankfully, we weren't actually losing in this match. We actually were 1-0 up at one point. That's the epic part. So that's great. Now we can focus on, what were we on, 7 points? I think one more win and then we're guaranteed to go through, so no sweat. It's Copenhagen up next anyway. Should be beating them regardless. Right, and of course we have a terrible challenge here that's about to come in, and you know what's happening next, guys. Ready for this? Straight red. Yeah, poor challenge, and we weren't really doing much that match anyway, but you know, it's still a shame that we got sent off, but I have to show. Thankfully, we were straight back into the action against Copenhagen. And yeah, that's right. Luke goes and scores yet another absolute thunder cunt early in the second half, which means that we are going to be guaranteed to go through to the remaining 16 thanks to this win. And literally less than 2 seconds later, we have a second opportunity to go 2-0 up, and of course, Lukey's going to take it. You know, he's thinking that every time he scores, he gets a Heineken. Unfortunately, I don't have that much money to give him. But, you know, I'm going to let him think that. And, of course, going into the 90th minute, we have to try go for a hat-trick. Now, there are people around us, but are we going to take that? No, we're not. And there you go. That seals the hat-trick. And what do you know? Lukey, yet again, carrying his teams to victory. Of course, we've had a shocking game here. We're 3-0 down, 90th minute, but Luke goes and scores anyway, so that's a positive. But yeah, oh my god, I've been recording for 36 minutes. Oh my goodness, it did not feel like that. I'm so tired. Last time I checked, the timer was 8 minutes. Guys, we're only 3.5 hours through this video. Like, there's 9.5 hours to go through. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to speed this up. We're not even in October yet. Alright guys, I lied. It turns out that it's actually like mid-November. I didn't think we even got to October, but anyway, look, it doesn't matter. We had to skip a couple games because we lost to Troy. We didn't really score that many goals. In fact, we didn't score any except for the one against Nice. Played Milan in Champions League, drew 0-0. So yeah, it's now Clermont Foot's time to, you know, be in the spotlight, and we go and score in the 23rd minute. Here's a ball for Lukey. Now we can try get an assist, or we can try go for another goal. I was going to go for another goal. That looked like a handball to me, but look, whatever. Right, lads, the ball comes out to the box. You know what's going to happen, don't you? Now, they are like fucking pissing around with the ball, but it's fine. Doesn't matter if they piss around the ball, the teammates are being arseholes. Lukey's still going to score. Hero. Alright, Luke wins the ball here. Cuts in. Defender is lost. Finish that. Tidy finish. 1-0. Love to see it. Stroke at half time as well. Again, brilliant opportunity here, but of course my teammate decided to do the selfless thing and hold the ball up for Lukey so he can go and score. Love to see it. Now you're probably wondering, why is there no monthly updates like you said there would be in episode 1? Well, in fact, none of you are actually asking that because none of you watched this. You probably watched the first 10 seconds and then gave up. But it's because I either skipped over it when I'm checking it here as I'm doing the voiceover, or else I just didn't do it when I was recording. It's one or the other. Typically it's one of those two. And as you saw, Lukey just scored, and we have a chance for a second here, but unfortunately the finish is, well, it's definitely Lukey finishing anyway. Right, what time are we at now? 40 minutes in, 4 hours and 25 done out of 9.5. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to feel very tired. You know, when you're talking for so much, your throat also gets a bit iffy. That's me right now. And of course, Luke scores. And by the way, this is mid-December. We topped the Champions League group, so you know, Champions League's going quite well. The aim, now that I'm feeling a bit more confident with this team in Europe, is to just. I think we should try win it. Of course, you're in every competition to win. You're not in there just to get to semis or something like that. But like, we're gonna try win it. We're gonna try win every competition while we're in it. Coupe de League is also starting up soon, so I think that's next month in January. So we'll have some fun then. We're waiting for Lukey to get the ball. He gets the ball and he slaps it in. You love to see it. Another goal scored. You do need to see this guy's stats. They are very good. Right, here comes Lukey. He's holding the ball up because, you know, there's nowhere for him to run, but somehow he still manages to score. You just have to let the man breathe. Jeez, what a finish. Alright, Lukey's doing great to dribble through here. And you might as well finish that while you're at it. He got very lucky there, but he has gone and scored. And that gives Monaco the lead, because in this match we went behind twice, and somehow Lukey has kept us in this game. And not only kept us in this game, but we're going to win it thanks to him. Right, are you ready for these stats? By the way, we're going into January now, so this is halfway point for this season. Are you ready for these stats for Lukey? Have a guess. Go on, real quick. Yeah, 23 games played, 33 goals, 3 assists, an average rating of 9.32, 36 goal contributions in 23 games. It's very good. It's so good. And we're closing in on, you know, having enough goal contributions, like goals and assists, to match the amount of games that we've played. Very good. We're on absolute fire. Now, of course, once we've reached the goal and assist equals the amount of games played, then we're going to look to just get the goals to be the same amount. But yeah, definitely justifying his place in the team at the moment. Right, Lukey's running through here. And as I was editing, right, I missed out on about 10 goals. Now, you're probably wondering, well, you're still editing. You can just go back, can't you? I could, but I don't actually know what point I stopped talking. Like, what was the game, like, before I stopped talking? Like, I don't know. In my head, it's Angers, but that's, like, 2 months ago at this stage. We're in February. I think it's Angers. That's the last one I remember, but that's not necessary. Like, 24 goals. What we have? I thought we had 33. Maybe we didn't miss that many goals. I need a stats thing, but I don't check the stats. I don't have them active, you know, unless I check, like, as I'm recording. So, oh, look, that's a shame. But anyway, we scored. That's the main thing. Okay, so I have the stats here. They're about to come up on the screen. By the way, it's the end of January. We're starting February now. It turns out I missed quite a lot. I didn't realize I missed this much. So 27 games played, 40 goals, 4 assists, 9.4 average rating. What was it? It was 36, 44, 8 goals and or assists I've missed. Yeah, I did not realize I missed that many. Apologies to everyone. Woeful performance from myself here. Yeah, okay, right, we're just going to continue on. I am acknowledging that I have missed them, but then again, I did say at the start of the video that I would be skipping a couple. I just didn't intend on skipping, you know, 8 of them in a row. I meant like 1 or 2 here or there. Maybe 1 a month. Maybe 2, maybe. But yeah, okay, well look. Anyway, you can have the overall stats there. 191 goal contributions in 192 appearances. So, you know, we're doing very well. Only 39k a week. Jesus Christ. Monaco are absolutely robbing Luke of his services right now. Jesus. Alright, we've had to skip a few games. Not because I skipped any goals, but just because there wasn't any for Lukey. Until this goal here. Yet again, another nice finish. And yeah, that's good. what's this, the third match of February, I think. I think this is, we definitely went 2 games without doing anything. Like, we were useless in those matches. Yeah, right, and then I think after this we have the Champions League Remaining 16 coming up. I'm not going to say who, though. You're going to have to wait 2 seconds to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Roma in the Remaining 16. Not a bad team. Not a bad team at all. And we are coming up against Roma. So, what are we going to do here? We're going to win, obviously. Right, Lukey's coming through here. Can he get an assist? He should. And he does. Very good ball in. And quite honest with you, the finish was better than the pass from Luke. Of course, you know, he had a bit of work to do. And he done very well. So we're 1-0 up in this tie. And would you look at that, guys? We won the match, thankfully. It was great work from Lukey. Good pass, but even better finish from, I think it was Saniolo who put that away. Right, I'm showing this on purpose. Not that Lukey does anything, but it's because we get knocked out of the Coupe Nationale to Auxerre here, 1-0. Poor Lukey couldn't do anything. He was he had a woeful time against Auxerre this time, so he's out. I also skipped the March roundup for Lukey, just so you know his goals and all that. When I show it next, it has more of an impact. So it's more surprising, shall we say? Because he got a good future in March. Sorry, I'd like to apologise. It wasn't March, it was February. This is March. That's his first goal in March. My bad, guys, my bad. And the second goal against Nantes. This is Lukey's favourite team. He said it himself. Doesn't want to play for them. You know, he has to keep his distance from, you know, clubs with the names like that. But, you know, it is his favourite club. He does support them in real life. I don't know why, but look, he does. Right, I do a monthly roundup. Anyway, I didn't think I would, but I do. 34 games played, 45 goals, 6 assists, and a 9.21 rating. So the match rating overall has gone down, but, you know, everything else has gone up. 51 goal contributions in 34 games. And by the way, we have scored more goals and got more assists than we have played games. So we're looking very good now as an overall complete player, an asset to any team. And this is just to prove it there. 199 games played, 190. Oh my god, no, we're 1 off. Oh, I apologize. My maths was wrong. I was 1 off. Well, look, at least I copped it. I copped it now, so you know the notes can always get changed. That's twice now this video. Do you know what it is? Because I'm absolutely shattered, you know, because typically, you know, every time I've checked, you know, it's been right. I check 3 times as I'm recording, then when I go to do a voiceover, I check it again. And I've caught 2 slip-ups this time. Jesus Christ, guys. I'm going to have to do it again once this is rendering, go over everything. Alright, we have a free kick here for Lukey. You know what's going to happen. Everyone knows what's going to happen with Lukey. Straight in the back of the net. You'd love to see it. And lads, there's another highlight. I'm sure you can guess what's about to happen. Can you? I already know what's happening. I've saw this before I decided to record it. Good goal. By the way, this is the second leg against Roma. And disaster. Disaster strikes. They go and equalise in the 73rd minute, making it 1-1 on aggregate. Which means, who are you going to call when you're in desperate need of a goal? That's right, guys. You want to call Lukey. Lukas Pukas, and that's what he's done here for Monaco. He's decided to solo an absolute thunder cunt into the back of the fucking net, which means that he's dragging Monaco through to the quarterfinals by himself. Great finish. And just like that, guys, we're going through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We're still on track to win it. Good work, Lukey. Fantastic work. By the way, I have skipped the goal from Luke because there's a bit of weird corruption with the video. But he did score the first goal for us in this match, but I did skip it because it's kind of weird to look at. But he gets an assist here for the second, so that counts. Alright, and then here's stats for March, I believe. 37 games played, 49 goals, 8 assists, 9.24 rating. So he's got 57 goal contributions in 37 games. He's nearly coming up to that 2-1. 2 goals or assists in one match. That's the aim. That's the aim. I know that with one of my players, I done like a career mode of myself privately, and I think I averaged for the entire career 5 goals or assists per match over the entirety of my career. That was 15 seasons long. Yeah, that was insane. I should have kept the stats. I think I had like 1,500 goals and like 300 assists. Like absolutely mad. I might do one of them again. I think I might do something like that in FIFA 25 career mode, but I think it'll be like a player career mode, but I'm managing as well. But I'll have some stipulation around it, where like I have to play regardless or something like that. I don't know what we'll do. We'll find out. Right, Lukey picks the ball up. He's got a couple of midfielders to get by. He does, and that keeper should have done better. That was straight down the middle of the net. Keeper was absolutely woeful there. Luke Rocket, and he get to Luke Rocket. Excellent. So what are we on now? We're on it exactly an hour and a couple seconds into recording, and we are a total of 7 hours and 10 minutes into the footage that I have out of 9.5. Jesus Christ. I'm on my 1.5 million frames that I've already gone through. I can't lie, I'm absolutely exhausted. Right, I believe this is the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We are playing Borussia Dortmund, and we are going to Signal Iduna Park, or whatever it's called now. Signal Iduna Park, I think it is, or what was it, Westfaldion Stadion or something like that. I don't know what it's called now. Well, I just know that it was always Signal Iduna Park. Right, anyway, let's get on. Let's see how Lukey does against Dortmund. Half-time in this crunch tie, 0-0. Two sides that are very well matched at the moment. Not really able to get shots. Dortmund have had more shots than Monaco. In fact, I'm not even sure if we've even had a shot. That's how it is. Although, like, the possession-wise, it's all fine. You know, Monaco are doing pretty good, except for their ignore that. Right, Lukey with a long ranger, and of course it's going in. And now, of course, away goals don't count for anything anymore. But you know, it goal to goal, so you know you'll take them. Great finish, well done. All right, and Lukey gets the ball up from Leon Bailey here. Can he outpace Schlotterbeck? Oh, that's not Schlotterbeck. Nah, it doesn't matter. It's in the back of the net. That's all that matters. Good finish, and that's 2 goals now in Germany for Lucky Pookie. I don't know what celebration that is, but yeah, that's a thumbnail. All right, Lukey's gone for a little jog here. We are going into the latter stages of this match, going into the 84th minute roughly. Finished that. No, rebound and hat-trick. Lukas Pukas has got a hat-trick in the Champions League quarter-final. He is absolutely loving it. He's closing in on Cristiano Ronaldo's record for the most goals in the Champions League season, which was 17. I'm not exactly sure what Luke's current one is, but I know that he had 9 from the group stage. He got, 2 against Roma, so that would be 11. And then there's the 3 here, so 14 goals. Yeah, there we go. We roughly worked that one out. Good work. And just like that, we went 3-0 away. Good work, Lukey. We have an absolute long ranger that we might be cooking up or not. Go on, hit that, and great goal. Keeper probably could have done better, but doesn't matter. Love the finish. Right, the second leg against Dortmund. Remember, we are 3-0 up on aggregate. Of course, you remember about 10 seconds ago for use. For me, it was about 2 days, 3 days, plus the 6 weeks or the 6 days in between me editing this for the voiceover. Yeah, that's what happened 8-9 days ago. Fucking hell, the days fly in when you're a lovely college student. And of course, our wonderful teammates gave away a penalty in the 25th minute, meaning that we're, 1-0 down in this match, 3-1 aggregate. So they still have loads of time. Some poor attacking from my lovely Monaco teammates meant that Dortmund were going through here in the 32nd minute, 33rd. And you know what's going to happen, don't you? It's 2-0 in this match, 3-2 aggregate, and it's all starting to get a bit scarier. Which means that we're going to really have to push for a Lukey goal here to try save our blushes. And of course, they really put on the pressure here towards the end of the half, and we could have easily gone 3-0 down there, which would have evened out this tie. As I certainly didn't go down without a fight. And some dodgy goalkeeping, as usual, from Samba, but thankfully we managed to do it just enough to survive the half, or did we? That's right. They scored the third, they equalised on aggregate, and we are falling apart. Yeah, we really do need Lukey to come over and be a hero for us, since Samba's dodgy goalkeeping and Lukey's terrible dribbling have cost us so far. Alright, so early enough in the second half, Lukey's on the ball, and you know what Lukey's going to do. Monaco need a hero. Who's the hero for Lukey? Or for Monaco? Well, it wasn't Lukey. He just took a shot that ricocheted or deflected into Pavlidis' path. But yeah, look, that's a crucial goal that we need in order to have a chance at going to the semis. Of course, Lukey gets the ball, takes a shot, and unfortunately it's saved. But thankfully they fucked up here, and Lukey has a chance to score and seal the deal, and he does. 5-3 aggregate, 3-2 loss at home, but it doesn't matter. He's only gone and won the match. We are going through to a Champions League semi-final. Very good tie. I really liked that match there. Yeah, good work. Well done, Lukey. Fantastic work from you. Happy enough for that. Fun fact about this match here: we're playing PSG, and whoever wins this essentially wins the league, because we're doing that well. And of course, Lukey in the 52nd minute decides to put us 1-0 up. You love to see it. And just like that, the match is over, and we've essentially won Ligue 1 with that crucial win against PSG. If they had won, they would have been up our holes, but thankfully they didn't. Right, so here's the stats going into May. 44 appearances, 57 goals, 8 assists, 9.23 rating. So what have we got? 65 goal contributions in 44 games. Very, very good. Well, anyway, we still have Champions League semi-final to come up against. Finish off Ligue 1, just to guarantee our title. And yeah, then we can see if we have a Champions League final as well. Anyway, you have to get past Leipzig first. Shouldn't be too bad. So remember what I said about it not being too bad? Yeah, we're 1-0 down after 15 minutes, so shambles. Thankfully, Pukas goes and scores a nice little equaliser there in the 65th minute. Lukey's done nothing this match. Unfortunately, we were put in a situation where this happened. Yeah, the amount of space that poor chap had was absolutely disgusting. And unfortunately, we get subbed off. We were that bad. We were actually that bad we got subbed off. But thankfully, Baumgartner managed to get an equaliser for us. So, still a fighting chance there. And, we're straight back into the match. There's no Ligue 1 game available for us. So, we're back-to-back Champions League games. The team is fully rested. And look at this for a nice, lovely finish. And now we're back in the league. Or the league? The lead. I'd love to see it. Alright, so Lukey's there busting his balls to get through here in the start of the second half. And he does. He does. Now there's daylight between us and Leipzig, and they really have a hill to climb now. They've got roughly 40 minutes to come up with something. But through all the shambles they managed to do, they do manage to score, which is not great. One more goal and it's going extra time. But thankfully for us, Leipzig just aren't that good. So they didn't end up getting that second goal that they desperately needed to save the tie. And I can go home feeling great that we're going to a Champions League final. Most likely against Man City, since they seem to always go into Champions League final every year. But look. Alright, so unfortunately I didn't score in the last 3 matches of the season. But you know what's coming up when you see this animation. You know exactly what's just happened. That's right, guys. Lukas Pukas has won Player of the Season for France, for Monaco. So, well done. And yet again, an absolute hero, Lukas Pukas. Look at that. He loves a good fancy-ass suit, doesn't he? Nice and yellow and gold. I should have wore something like that to my debs. Would have been great. I would have looked absolutely stunning. Anyway, there he is. Lukas Pukas. player of the season, or as I like to say, hero of the season, because Monaco would have been nothing without him. And here we go, the biggest match of Lukas Pukas' career. The Champions League final against, of course, Man City, because they get there every season. And typically they win, so it's an uphill task for our boy Lukey right now. Oh my god, it's an hour 15 recording. This is the longest one. Usually it takes, like, the longest one I've ever done was 40 minutes. This is nearly double that. Absolutely mad. Right, an opportunity for Lukey to steal the ball here. He does. This could be huge. There's only one at the back. It's Mancini. Come on, Lukey, you have to put this away. And he does. That's our first attack of the match. City they haven't had a shot, but they've been, you know, kind of camping around our box. So it's nice to be able to, you know, get a chance to just steal the ball away and put us 1-0 up. Now, I'm waiting for the onslaught, of course. This is at Old Trafford as well. So the 2027... Or what year is this? 2028? 2029? I don't know what year it is. 2028. Champions League final. It's going to be in Old Trafford, apparently. Right, so that goal has absolutely set Monaco up for life here. We're doing really well, and they have a chance there to finish that, put that away, and Luke gets an assist. A goal and an assist in Champions League final. 36 minutes in, and Gnonto goes and scores. Fantastic work. And Luke just blasts that one over the bar, and that means that it's half time. Good work, honestly. Fantastic play from our boy, and we're on course to get 3 trophies this season, which was Trophy de Champs, League On, which we won, by the way, and the Champions League. And of course, we were put into a situation where the robot decides that he's just gonna, you know, put that ball away, and that's us done. You know, once Man City score, they typically don't stop. I hate to say it, boys, but the treble is it's not happening anymore. Or is it? Look at this, what an opportunity for Lukey, and he absolutely fluffs his lines. And Man City have another opportunity here. Could be the equaliser, but thankfully we get a block in. And we get 2 blocks in. Are we going to get a 3rd block in? We do get a 3rd block in, and we might need to get a 4th in unless we can win the ball here. And we do manage to do that. And now Lukey's on his way. Come on, Luke. Absolutely need this. Mancini is up his hole. Finish that. And he does. Fantastic counter-attacking goal. They were literally so close to scoring the equaliser. 3 blocks and 1 interception that we needed. And then we go and score down the other end. Because that could have easily been 2-2, but instead it ends up being 3-1. And Lukey has a brace and an assist in the Champions League final. You'll love to see it. And after this corner, we should be winning the Champions League. Give that a smack. He does, and that should be it over. And yes, the ref is blown for the final whistle. And Luke, in his debut season in the Champions League, not only equalised or equalled Cristiano Ronaldo's record of 17 goals in the Champions League in a season, but he's also gone and won the thing in his first season. So well done to Luke on that. And we did keep the treble alive. So we won the Trophy de Champs, League On, and the Champions League. So well done to Lukey. Absolute hero. And now the only other competition that we'll be playing in this season is the Euros with Ireland. Well, again, that's going to be the next video that you're going to see. So that'll be next Sunday. Alright, guys, there we go. Fantastic work. Trophy celebrations. I have a couple stats that I'm going to have to go over as well. But that can be after this trophy celebration lift thing that we're doing. I'm not going to show the whole thing because I've been recording long enough. It's 1 hour and 20 minutes I've been doing this. It was only supposed to be 40 minutes max. I'm already at double that time. So that's a shame. 6 o'clock where I currently am. I started this at 20 to 6. Or 20 to 5, sorry. 20 to 5. Oh, I am so tired. Anyway, I'm going to skip to the stats now so we have something interesting to talk about. Oh jeez, we have the world's saddest bus fare. Why does it go so slow? Like, it's like you're not even putting your foot off the clutch. Like, guys, come on. This is embarrassing. Are you going to show the bus, or are you just going to let us, you know, look at the crowd and people jumping around celebrating? Oh, there's Lukey. You know what? I saw Lukey dance, you know, that's the main thing. Alright, are you ready for his final stats for the club season? 49 appearances, 60 goals, 9 assists, 9.50 in average rating. So in 49 appearances, he got 69 giggity. goals and or assists. So there you go. That's serious stats. And if you want to include the European qualifiers as well on that, say 51 appearances, 63 goals. What assist did I get? I got no assists, so it still stays as 9. And as you can tell, we are better than our thing. Pause at 216 goals or assists and 214 appearances. That's club only. I have got the actual stats here for the Euros as well, which would be for the qualifiers as well, which I'm going to add in the description. Right, so it's time for Lukey to pick the next club that we're going to go to, and we've got I've got an interesting way. You know, I'm just recording the screen now, so I'm going to use the snipping tool to show it, because this is how fucked we absolutely are. So I have all of the different clubs that he could have had the chance to go to. People were all over him this season, and he was originally thinking Wolves, but then he decided that he wants to go to Lazio. So that's great. Now the only problem with Lazio is that they're not in the Champions League. In fact, they're not even in Europe. So it's literally only the cup competition and Serie A that I'll be playing in. So next season might be a bit boring. But he's going Lazio, so that's a fun fact for you. So I don't need to save that anymore. That's already done its job. The power of just recording the screen rather than an application. Alright, here he is. He's rocking up to Rome. He likes a bit of Rome. And yeah, that's it. Now we've got the European Championship with Ireland, but you know, that's going to be next Sunday's video. Right, I'm going to leave it at that. I've been recording for far too long. I'm absolutely exhausted. An hour and 25 of just talking absolute bollocks. Right, that's me done. Adios, gamers.